The Dokkan Battle community is no stranger to cancel culture, where individuals face backlash, sometimes disproportionate to the allegations put up against them, from minor misunderstandings to the most outlandish accusations. These members from the community have found themselves embroiled in controversies that often lead to their cancellation. Starting with the least deserving person to get canceled, Minato's Flash on January 20th, 2024 went live to react to Dokkan Battle's fan meetup held the same day. The stream was highly anticipated, especially due to the exciting reveals expected for the 9th anniversary.
Oh, there you have Broly. Yes, so back to comments.
However, amidst all the buzz and anticipation, a select few members from the community honed in on one particular thing they believed Minato said. During a slip-up in wording, many people thought Minato's Flash had said a slur.
I'm saying it's gonna be Broly.
Causing a significant stir on Twitter, with users expressing shock, outrage, and disappointment at what they believed they had heard. Just 3 days later, on January 23rd, 2024, at 2:16 a.m., Minato's Flash would make a statement on the matter. He begins by acknowledging the growing concern among his audience regarding the aforementioned clip. They clarify that the word was not their intended choice, emphasizing that the discussion was around characters like Broly and Gogeta, and that the mistake was caused by him speaking too fast, coupled with his lifelong struggle with speech impediments. While the response was received fairly positively, a select 2 members of the community were insistent that Minato's Flash would be cancelled for the slip-up. Minato is one of the many creators in the community who have beaten the harsh allegations against them, due to him not only being an extremely positive influence on the community, but also having zero reason to be cancelled in the first place. However, the same cannot be said for the Twitter user known as Prith. Oh, I didn't see you there. If you're here and you've made it this far, why not like and subscribe? It's completely free and you can take it back at any point in time. I do my best to make content like this as much as I can, so any support that you guys give me is greatly appreciated. With that said, let's get back to the video. Plenty of individuals crave attention on Twitter. However, only a select few have stooped to the level of fabricating their own deaths to garner interactions on the platform. And that's exactly what Prith did following the backlash of a post he had made taking credit of another user's fan-made animations. On November 13th, 2023, Prith made a post under the guise of his brother, showing a letter he had made the night before. The tweet goes over how Prith had left home after asking his brother to make a post of the letter online. In the letter, we see Prith apologize for taking credit for another person's work, and the annoyance with the alleged death threats he had received in response to it. Following that initial post, Prith would soon give an update on his situation only minutes after. In the tweet, we are told Prith had been admitted to an undisclosed ICU due to some heavy injuries. Though many people believed what was happening at first was real, other more keen-eyed members of the community began to notice inconsistencies in the posts made. One well-known member from the community, Alan Dokkan, noticed almost immediately that the narrative crafted by Prith was fake, causing others to take a closer look at the post made. Throughout the day, Prith would have to come up with many different ways to cover up the inconsistencies in his story, from faking medical documents, with the wrong gender on them by the way, to sending stock images of people in hospital beds. Prith's story was filled with nothing but lies and deceit, resulting in his downfall. Soon enough, plenty of people caught on to his lies, causing a massive campaign to kick him from the community. Before we get into the next entry, I know the other ones are a little more silly, but this one is a lot more serious, so I'm going to be taking it a little bit more seriously. Just a warning, just a warning. Hopping to our next entry on the list, Goheezy, a moderator in the Dokkan Entropy Discord, is by far the most deserving of being cancelled. On December 6, 2023, Twitter user Adrian190303 would make a post called The End of Dokkan Entropy. In the thread were screenshots of the moderator exposing himself through Discord, going into extensive detail about his depressive episodes in 2021 through 2022, and what it had caused him to do. Many of the coping mechanisms he had for himself involved things as extreme as looking at and relieving himself to anything sexual in nature. This including con. Yeah, we're a weird guy for sure. In the messages, Goheezy also mentioned how he would relieve himself to images of people and or characters with similar builds to his younger sister, saying right after that he had learned from his mistakes and had changed. Despite the attempt to defend himself, the tweet spread like wildfire, quickly making its way through the community. While many of his close friends like FLLP and Free Oddity tried to defend him, they had no choice but to make him step down due to the heavy amount of pressure from the community. With that said though guys, I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and keep a lookout for the last topic. I'll be making an actual video on that, going way more into detail, because it is a massive thing, and Dokkan Entropy has had plenty of bad apples in there, so I feel like a video should be made on it, and with a lot more detail as well. So keep a lookout for that. With that said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.